Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's YT Wake 'em Up, back with another video. People are feeling left behind. These are people that's in their 30s, mainly. This is the age where you start to compare yourself to everybody else, apparently, and say, hey, where am I compared to where my friends and family are? Where am I compared to the people that I went to school with? How's my life, right? This is where you start to worry about being married or not. You know, all of these things. Listen, we're going to let the people talk. Thumbs up the video, smash subscribe. Let's get into it.
So I just had brunch with a couple of my girlfriends, and everyone's talking about how they can't wait to get married. They're either engaged, about to get married, some even thinking about having kids. It's like, damn, I am not there. Like, I want to have kids, would love, definitely want to get married and all that, but that feels so far away for me. As women, we're conditioned to feel like we're on a timeline. If you're thinking about kids, like, you have to think about all of that, and I'm about to turn 30 soon, and I can't imagine having a little baby right next to me. It really does make me question myself, because when they're talking about, getting married and engaged and all this stuff, I'm talking about how I can't even find a job. It makes me feel so less than, I guess. Like, being unemployed sucks because you can't plan for your future and, big things that you want to do, and it really throws you off your timeline. And at a time like this, where the market sucks so much, it's like, when am I going to ever get a job? Like, I don't feel like I'm my best self right now, so I can't even think about dating. No, you're not supposed to compare your life to everyone else, but it just feels like everyone is getting further in their life and I'm getting further back and back. It makes me just feel behind. Like, people are planning their engagements and, their weddings. And here I am, just proud of myself because I actually wore mascara today.
If you are feeling behind in life right now, and I'm not talking like behind like you have a long to-do list, but behind like you're, oh my gosh, I'm freaking 30, I'm not married, I don't have any kids, I don't have my dream job, like I thought I'd be further ahead in life right now. Like, if that's how you feel, I just have to tell you right now, think you're always going to feel that way. Like, even when you get to the top, like even when you're the CEO or you're a famous actress or model, or you have the dream house, the dream family, because I feel like if you're a girly, that's like ingrained in your soul, where like you constantly feel behind. I actually don't think that's a bad thing. I think that is like your drive, your desire to always like be better, and like you have the biggest dreams ever. I don't want to say you're never going to be happy, but like you're always going to want to get to the next thing. You're not behind, but that is actually that you just have like a really big purpose in this lifetime, and you have so much to accomplish, more than the average person. So you're probably always going to feel that way, because in your lifetime, you're going to accomplish what 100 people would accomplish. You're not behind, you just have really big dreams. You're right on time, sister. Keep trusting and know that God has like the most amazing plan for you, and it's gonna happen on his timeline. You got this.
If you're feeling behind in life and you're seeing your peers or your friends hitting these certain milestones or life markers that we were all conditioned to believe, like, this is the right path, like this is the right order of things. And so if you feel like you're going off that path in any way, there's something wrong with you. I want to tell you, as alone as you might feel in this, there's something to it. There's a gift in it. It's a separation from the norm, and it doesn't feel like a gift because it brings up a lot of fear and pain and grief. But what it also does is it connects you to the depths of yourself, and it makes you ask, who am I if I'm not being validated by external markers of success? Life is giving you a special curriculum right now. It's giving you some courses that your friends are not taking. And the central question is, as you're on this path that might look very different than what you would have chosen, how do you choose to relate to yourself? How do you choose to relate to the fear, the pain, the grief that this is bringing up in you? With judgment, with shame, with being hard on yourself, or with love and compassion? I think of someone like Andrea Gibson, the poet that's on this app and on Instagram. Life gave them a special curriculum in the form of a cancer diagnosis, and in facing mortality on a level that most of us are not as in touch with every day. And they are someone that I go to for comfort. Their words, their poetry, I seek it out to feel more connected to what really matters in life. And when I read their words, I relax and I'm able to love myself better. I think of a friend that I have who's going through something really difficult and he struggles with mental health. He's someone that I go to for mental health support and for connecting on a really vulnerable level. There are friends that I don't go to for that because I know they won't understand me. But my friend who has had this detour off the beaten path, I go to him because I know he gets it. So if you're feeling behind in life and you're lacking that external validation that can tell you, oh yeah, you're right on time, you're successful, you're good enough, you're being asked to connect to a deeper wisdom for a reason, to connect to your truest self and live from there. It's very normal to resent the special curriculum that life gives us until we start to realize, wow, there's a lot of wisdom in this that I would have never found on my other path.
The key to life is this: no comparison, no expectations, no upsets. Don't set any expectations over your life, because when you do that, you set a cap. You could go further than that, or if you don't reach that point at that specific age, then you feel down. You feel like you not living your life to the fullest, or that people are ahead of you, that you're behind in life. Don't go off of the social norms or the standards that the world set for you and for everybody. You know, it's a marathon at the end of the day. It's all about getting to the finish line. We all are on our own timeline, right? If you're still alive, you still can achieve. You still got time. So don't compare, you know. There are people that get rich in their 50s. I think the owner of Macy's, he didn't become successful until he was later in his life. The owner of KFC, Colonel Sanders as well. That's a large list of people, but they would be considered failures or behind according to the timeline of the world. But the average millionaire for a man don't become successful until he in his late 40s, 50s. You know, that's when the average man is in his prime. Matter of fact, I'm about to give y'all the exact. All right, so this is from a Yahoo Finance article. Y'all probably can't see it, but it says the average millionaire is 61 years old, right? The average age of a millionaire increased from 57 to 61. So this is the time that they acquire their riches. All right, so this one is from USA Today. Y'all probably can't see it, but it says the average net worth by age exceeds $1 million for Americans in their 50s, right? So we talking about, this article says 50s. Yahoo says 60s. So it's really like the later age in life. You don't got to worry about your 30s. Your 20s is where you start to figure out life. Your 30s is where things start to make sense. They start flowing and working for you. You know, you get a little comfortable and build your foundation out. That's what it really is. That's what it's really for. It's nothing to compare to anybody else's life. We all got our own life. We all got our own goals. We all got our own timelines. And what's meant for you gonna happen when it's meant for you, on the Most High's timing, not your own. We can't think on our own timeline. We can't think from our own understanding. We have to understand things from the perspective that the Most High is in control, not ourselves.
So I had a college professor tell me once that you are always on time to your life. And that has stuck with me for a very long time. I'm someone who feels most comfortable being able to control different aspects of my life. So when it comes to time, I often want things to happen according to my own timeline. But this concept that you're always on time to your life, it takes away that control. So when she said that to me, I realized that my role is only part of the puzzle, and there are so many other things that have to move around in order for me to be where I need to be. So in the end, I will always end up there in the right timing. I will always receive whatever it is that I need to receive in the right timing. That means that I will experience these things beyond my control of time. And I will always be on time to my life.
Yeah, family, you are always on time. Remember that. You always on time. All you got to do is show up. Show up for yourself. It's not a race. Slow pace. The Most High, the only one that's in control. You could try to force it all you want. It's not going to work out how you want. All of us done tried before. We could want something so bad, but it's not going to happen until the Most High is ready to make that happen for you. If that's meant to happen for you. It might not even be meant. So what we got to do is understand that the Most High is in control, and if something is meant, it's going to happen when He ready for it to happen for us. If y'all like this video and you didn't smash subscribe yet, go ahead and do that for me. Drop a comment below. Let me know what y'all think about this one. It's YT. I appreciate y'all watching. Peace.